Hello everyone, welcome back to day 5 of 30 days of our AWS cloud journey. Today exciting, we are going to learn about how to host a complete static website on Amazon S3. So you will not deploy only web page, but also learn about permissions, bucket policies, and storage class optimization. So this will is a 100% serverless websites like no EC2, no backend, and just S3 and a browse. So let's quickly talk about our hosting a static web page onto the Amazon S3. So yesterday we have seen about how to create the bucket and how to upload images. Now today we are going to check it out how you can make them publicly accessible like anywhere from anywhere. One can that access. Suppose this is my bucket and I'm in India region. Okay, this is my bucket and I'm in India region. If I want to access this bucket in from Australia region or anywhere from the region, like I want to Dubai or any Sri Lanka, so how we can achieve this? How we can create the policies? So today we are going to also look into this policy sector. So our main motive will be like for the static websites. Okay, we have static websites, and we are going to talk about the policies in this particular video. So let's not waste out our more time over here, as we have already discussed lots of things into the yesterday's class. So S3 static hosting generally used by portfolio websites, product landing pages, or single page apps, or maintenance of the coming soon pages. Okay, so like many generally starters deploys their front end using the extract method using it like generally cheap and very fast and globally accessible. And the best part is it scales automatically. You don't need to any manual interaction, and basically it's one of the serverless part. So let's quickly jump to the practical parts and let's quickly check it out how to achieve this all these particular things. So this is our S3 bucket. Let's quickly create the bucket and let's quickly join with the practical part. Okay, so how to create a bucket? You have to just quickly select, click bucket, and let's create the bucket. And the bucket name we are going at my static web page. Okay, and nothing disabled. We want public access should be remain, and bucket versioning disable. Let's quickly enable this. Okay, nothing else. You have to just simply create the bucket. Now, once the bucket is getting created, so all this name already exists. 786, anything you can name. The bucket name actually works into the all over the region. So you have to give always a unique name. So you can just write 1 2 3 4 anything from your end. Okay. So now what the next things we have to discuss over here. Now the bucket once is getting created, now we are going to upload one of the small any images, one of the small any kind of files over here. Then we are going to create the policies part, and after creating the policies we are going to host our static web page. So this is our bucket is something but like a folder. Let's quickly upload any of the images over here, like 2 to 3 images. uh, so let's upload this particular doc image, open and upload. Okay, now this image is getting uploaded. If you click on the image and try to access this particular image, so let's see what generally happens. Are we able to access it, or are we able to see that particular image or not? So this page is loading. Let's wait for page to be loaded. Okay, now let's click on this particular object URL. Let's check it out. Is the page is available static? So see, the XML file doesn't support any style. Means you are not able to put it publicly accessible. This is access denied. So now what we have to do to make it publicly accessible? What policies we have to add? What all the things we need to about over here. So for adding the policies, you have to again go back to your bucket. This is my static bucket which we have created. You have to go to the properties. Once you go to the you have to go to the permissions. Okay, now we have already blocked all public access. That means it should be accessible. Okay, now but we have to create the bucket policies over here. Now you have to go to the edit option and you have to create a policy generator over here. So what's the policy generator do for you? You have to not write here like you are a beginner, like you don't know what policies to write, what kind of languages generally used. So here the policy generator will be helping you out writing this policy in a simple way. Okay, you have to just select the things. Okay, now what type of policy you have to create? We are going to create the policy for S3 bucket. Okay, effect is we have to allow. The principles are like for all. We will be giving the stars. The principles are like for the all. What kind of actions you needed? We needed get object. We just need once the object this URL will be hit, we just want the object should be showed. So let's search. You have to search for the get objects. You have to just select the first option, get objects part. Then you have to give the ARN ID. So every bucket has its own unique ARN ID where you will getting. You have to just edit bucket. You will be providing getting the bucket ARN ID from here. You have to come up over here in the policy generator. You have to quickly paste and you have to put slash and you have to put star. So from the star is my in the bucket what all those things we are going to put. It should be publicly accessible. Everything will be there because we are going to host our web pages also. Okay, so we have this portrait star like for the all the objects. So you have to just click on the edit statement. This kind of statement added up generate policy. So this is the policy has been come up. So now what's the version? Like they have just given the version. What exactly version we are being using? Statement is like statement one. Effect is allow. Yes, we want to allow. Principle like for the all, everyone, each and everyone. Actions. What are the actions? We want S3 to get the object once the URL has been hitted, and resource whatever resources means ARN. So you have to just quickly copy this, and you have to comes up over here, and you have to paste the in the policies, and you have to just quickly save the changes. Okay, now when the save the changes been done, go back to the again to the properties or go back to the objects parts, open this particular golden retriever. If you again hit this particular URL, now you can check it out, the image has been loaded. Okay, that's the magic of policy generator. Okay, we can change here the policy generator, like if you want more kind of operations you can be done. So here the policy generator, you want we have all actions over here. So if you select all actions, so you will be getting all kind of options. But if you want to select like create, access, delete, get access fund, some this kinds of actions been defined. So this is the policy generator which generally been used in S3 for accessing. Now, if I provide this particular image URL to a person who is sitting in Australia or to a person who is sitting in, like suppose I'm in Pune right now. Okay, if I provide this particular image URL to the any in the India, like any like suppose in Delhi or in Chennai, in any place of India, they will be able to access it. So like this, you can share with the files also. Like if you want this person to see out those their things, so you can share that particular this particular link, and they can be able to access it out. Okay. Now our first part is done. That is how you can create the policy generator. Suppose if you added more kind of images, let's quickly show. Take one more quickly demo over here. Let's quickly upload or add the files. Okay, this is our cloud engineer image. This is our GitHub image. Okay, let's quickly open all these particular three images and let's quickly upload the images. Okay, the image has been getting uploaded, succeeded. Suppose we want to share this particular image to a developer. Okay, suppose I'm sitting in Pune and I want this image should be checked by the particular person who is sitting into the XYZ place. Okay, so what I will do, I will just come over here, like we have already added the bucket policies to the everyone. You have to just quickly copy this URL and you have to just paste. You will be able to check it out what the message you have been provided over here. Like this way, you can check it out more. You can just download all the images. Even you can download, you can copy as the URL, you can object actions, you want URL, you want what kind of things you generally want it over here. So like this way, you create a folder, you put all your data inside it, and you make it publicly accessible to each and everyone. So now, suppose these are the images I want. I don't use these images frequently. Two images are been there. I want to change their storage type. So we have talked about the storage type into the yesterday's class. If someone has missed, just go back. You will find into the description. I will attach the previous link. You can go there and you can just prefer the S3 bucket. So we have to just talk about the storage class. We have standard, we have intelligent tiering. So suppose I don't want to use this particular images right now. Okay, I don't want anything to be out there. I want long archive. I want put into the archive part. You have to just click on the Glacier instant retrieval, and I'm just save the changes part. Okay, so you have just putting images into the archival plate. Like the images will not be deleted, and you will be not charged for this particular things. So this functions generally works for the long kind of data, like if you have something data of 10 GB, 15 GB, or more than that, or kind of in the GB or terabyte file. So at that particular place, this kind of storage classes works a lot. Now moving to the next part, let's quickly create one more bucket, and let's complete our practical of a hosting a static website onto the S3 part. So let's complete this particular things into this particular folder also, like, or else you can create a new folder. So what you have to do, you have to create a two files over here with you. Okay, let me quickly the files what I have created the two files, that is index.html and another is the error.html. Okay, so in that index.html I have just kept a simple. Wait, let me quickly show you what does my error.html. This is my error.html. And if I talk about my index.html, so this is my index.html. This is example. And let me quickly save. This is my index.html. Okay. And let's just save this index.html, close it, and let's quickly error. Okay. This is my error page. So let's quickly close it and let's upload both of the files over here into the STU bucket. So you like this, we generally create a code into the HTML page only. Like we connect with the CSS, we connect with the JavaScript, and we can see lots of things. But we are just checking this on a very simple base. You can create a project, like you can host your static web pages onto the S3. So we have uploaded here our error.html and the index.html file. Now, how to host it? This is the one of the major things. So you have to come to the properties over here. Once you come to the properties, we have also enabled the bucket versioning. So if you go, or let me just quickly, we have just enabled the bucket versioning. So like it takes the kinds of restorations part, helps into the restorations parts. Okay. Now move down, move down. Here you will get a static web hosting. Okay. So use this bucket to host a website or direct request part. Okay, so this is disabled. Let's quickly go to the edit and let's enable and let's host our first static website using the S3. So we have to host a static web page, use the bucket endpoints. Okay, or you want redirect. So we are just using a static. Now, document. What is your index document? Like suppose we have created index.html file, and what else? If someone calls to the other page, it will show you. uh, okay, I guess some glitch happened. Okay, so index.html, and if you go with the error.html, okay, nothing else to be defined. You have to just quickly the save the changes. Now, what next? Okay, just scroll down. The state bucket versioning's been up. Yes, you just comes over here. This is your endpoint URL. Okay, the page been loading. So here you can check this is my index.html page. Suppose if someone is hitting something else, like suppose I'm just hitting title, just hit enter. So this will show you are at the wrong place. This is your error.html. This is error, or we generally say 404-bit hidden. So like this way, you can host your static websites and you can add more of the kind of things. Let's quickly add one more things over here and change in the runtime part as we did into the EC2 instance. So let's quickly upload the file, add this file. Okay, let's quickly edit from here only. Open the notepad, H2. This is our 30 days of cloud. Okay, let's quickly save with this H2. This is the general basics HTML, nothing rocket science in it. You have to just open this, and the file will be replaced with the old ones. Okay, you have to just upload the file. Here, the new file will be replaced with the old ones. How? Like you can just quickly close. And here, if you check with the latest time, this index.html, so the file has been uploaded in the recently kind of place. Okay, now if you again comes up, if you again hit the URL, so you can just check it out. This is our 30 days of AWS cloud training has been updated over here. So like this way you can host your static web pages, and you can host your this kinds of many more strategic pages into this particular through the S3 part. So this is a basically serverless, no EC2 be required, no backend, no such kind of things, but only the static pages can be web hosted. So like this way, this is our S3 bucket comes to end, and we have learned about a lot of things like bucket versionings. Okay, then we have seen about the static web hosting and how you can upload, how you can, if you want to check how much how long this file is, you can go to the actions, you can download this file, you can just calculate the total size, what is the total size you have, total number of objects. So like this way you can do more operations with the this kinds of things. If you want to open, if you want to download, if you want to copy the url, if you want to copy this particular url for the publicly access, okay, you can create a folder inside a folder. Okay, you can just copy, you can move to a simple. So these are the like same you do in your local, like you create a folder, you create paste your all those particular things. So one more thing to be added over here, like we created a public url, the same thing you do with your google drive also. So what we do, we upload our data and we simply provide share the links to other person. So like this way s3 also do the things for us. Like this way you can just uh, check it out. So here what we have achieved today, we have created a s3 bucket for the static website, we have uploaded and publicly accessed our html assets and applied the storage class, like how you can just change to the storage class for the what kind of storage class you want to put in. We have enabled hosting with the index plus error handling parts and set the bucket policies for the easier access management. So in the TA6, we will be go deeper into the storage concepts, maybe EBS or the lifecycle policies for the cost-saving automation. So if your S3 site is live, comment below S3 site has been deployed, share your experience. Don't forget like and subscribe. Subscribe if you found this helpful. Do let me know in the comment sections if you have any doubt. Thanks for watching this video. See you soon in next video.